It's town and country time. Riding down to Santa Fe, and then I hit the valleys and I'm on my way. See that sun sinking low in the west. On the trail I'm loving the best. Here we go, my old pinto. Gonna see a preacher about a gal. Riding down to Santa Fe, riding down to Santa Fe. Hey, riding down to Santa Fe.
Hi there, this is Mark Hamilton saying welcome to Town and Country Time, presented transcribed by your United States Army in cooperation with this radio station. Town and Country Time features the best in country and folk music and, of course, the biggest stars. As usual, Jimmy Dean and his Texas Wildcats are on hand to provide our music, and our special guest today, one of America's top folk singers, Blaine Smith. And here to tell you all about it is our music man, Mr. Jimmy Dean.
Thank you, Mark Hamilton, and howdy to all you nice folks out there everywhere. It's a pleasure to be with you with another show called Town and Country Time. Our guest for this session of Town and Country Time is a guy that sings one of the sweetest songs you'd ever hope to listen to. His name's Blaine Smith, and he's well known all over this great land of ours for his fine singing of sweet songs. But right now, I'll guarantee you here's one that won't be sung sweet, because I'm going to holler it at you. One called Even Though. Marvin, if you give me a little kick off, we'll hurry into it. Even though you took the sunshine out of my heaven, even though you took the twinkle out of my eye, I will always be in love with you, my darling. Even though I sit and wonder when I'm told me that you love me. I have been head over heels in love with you. Now you say our little romance has to end, dear. Now I walk the floor and wonder what I'll do. What you say or do, for every time I try to put my arms about you, something tells me that you're not the same old you. Even though you took the sunshine out of my heaven, even though you took the twinkle out of my eye, I will always be in love with you, my darling, even though I sit and wonder if I'm right. Boy, never let it said that Dean will stop on account of making a mistake. I don't know what happened, but something did. Anyhow, here's the guy that don't make the mistakes. He's the guy that does a wonderful job of singing, and we'd like to say hello to our guest, a fine friend of ours, Mr. Blaine Smith. Howdy, Blaine.
Jimmy Dean, how are you?
Fine and dandy, and it's a pleasure to have you with us here on Town and Country Time.
No more fun than it is for me to be here. Thank you.
Well, suppose we just cut the chatter and you sing one of those real pretty songs that you do so well.
Lay my head beneath a rose. Darling, press me to your bosom as you did in days of yore. Press your lips upon my forehead ere I reach that other shore. Life is from me swiftly fading. Soon I'll be in sweet repose. blossomed rose. Lay me where sweet flowers blossom, where the dainty lily grows, where the pink and violet mingle. Lay my head beneath the rose. Darling, once you said you loved me, then you gave your hand and heart. There were roses on your cheeks, love, when we vowed we'd never part. One more kiss and then I'm going far beyond all earthly woes. When I'm gone, I ask his favor. Lay my head beneath the rose.
Yes, sir. Blaine Smith in one of the real pretty old-time tunes, Lay My Head Beneath the Rose. Right now, friends, we'd like you to listen to a very important word.
Did you ever stop to think about the meaning of a military salute? Soldiers call it a sign of recognition between men of an honorable profession. Historians claim that the military salute began when knights in armor raised their helmet visors with their right hands to show friendliness. In our time, of course, it has come to mean among soldiers a gesture of respect, not for the individual, but for the uniform he wears and the nation it represents. That's worth remembering. Next time you see a soldier in the uniform of the United States Army, keep in mind what his uniform means. It's a visible symbol that he wears proudly, a sign that he has begun to master one of the most honorable professions in the history of man, a sign that he has joined the good company of generations of American soldiers who have done man-sized jobs in the defense of our beliefs. He's a man to respect. In fact, he deserves your salute. And more, if you can qualify, he deserves your help, because he needs more men to stand beside him. Visit your nearest United States Army recruiting station tomorrow and find out how you can help him with a tough job he's doing well.
Thank you, Mark Hamilton, and a fine word, and here's that boy with a fine song, Mr. Blaine Smith, and one called Jealous.
Jealous of the moon that shines above, because it smiles upon the one I love. I'm jealous of the birdies in the trees. They're always singing sweetest melodies. Jealous of the pretty flowers, too. I miss the kiss they always get from you. I'm jealous of the tick-tock on the shelf. Guess I'm getting jealous of myself.
we kind of got to be rolling along. We've had a real fine time being with you folks today. We've enjoyed having Blaine Smith with us. If you've got a favorite artist that you'd like to appear here on Town and Country Time, all in the world you got to do is drop us a card or a letter and let us know which one that you'd like to have. Just write to us, Town and Country Time, in care of the United States Army Band, Fort Myer, Virginia. Now, jot that down. Town and Country Time, in care of the United States Army Band, Fort Myer, Virginia. We'll do our very best to get the artist you want on the show. If you've got a special tune that you'd like us to play, well, all you got to do is drop us a card, and we'll certainly program the doggone thing for you. We got to be scooting along. It's been a whole lot of fun. Thank you ever so much for being with us. Until next week about this time, this will be your good buddy Jimmy Dean speaking for all the Texas Wildcats. Our special guest, Blaine Smith, saying good luck. God bless you and everybody down at your house. Thank you.
Riding down to Santa Fe, soon as the valley that I'm on my way. See that sun sinking low in the west. On the trail I'm loving the best. Here we go, my open toe. Gonna see if we can find a gal. Riding down to Santa Fe, riding down Santa Fe. Hey, riding down to Santa Fe.
Town Country Time is presented transcribed each week by your United States Army Recruiting Service in cooperation with this station. Music was by Jimmy Dean and the Texas Wildcats, and our special guest star today, one of America's top folk singers, Blaine Smith. This program was produced and directed by the Recruiting Publicity Center for the United States Army, and this is Mark Hamilton speaking, inviting you to join us next week, same time, same station, for another edition of Town and Country Time. And in the meantime, reminding you that this year, more than ever before, in the Army, you serve your country and yourself.
Thank you.